Alrighty then, we got a game today. We have, is that gastrophe? I don't even know. Like the the meta for Smurf name accounts is just getting out of hand at this point. Like it's just one big meme at this point. We have Portugal, who is Batu, going up against Kaleli. So this is a good old vanilla showdown. It's been a while since I can't remember the last time I had Kaleli on the channel, but Kaleli was like 2200. Like he was like on the top page a little while ago. Kaleli is honestly one of those dark horses that when he plays and when he plays seriously and civilizations, he's good with a lot of civilizations. He's one of those like he's basically like a worse Kaiser Klein. I know but that's a compliment, right? So he's basically like Kaiser Klein in the sense of he plays vanilla civs mainly, you know, Otto, Russia, France, Germany, and he's very good with them, and he's very very good with them. Like I said, he reached the top page. He plays very standard. You know, you're not going to get any mean builds from him, but you're going to get very strong micro, strong play from him. He's very good at countering kind of that meme style of build. He genuinely hates playing against meme builds as well, by the way. I've played him many a time, and you know, you stick a fort up, he'll instantly resign sometimes. But when Kaleli is, you know, he's on the top of his game and he's playing for realsies, he's a very, very good player, and he beats the top 10. You know, he can beat anyone. He is that good. So he's playing his Russia, giving himself a handicap there. Okay, so first shipment's going to be distributivism from him. Pretty, again, look, you know, to be expected, very standard. Does have basically the Russia America company. It's just called something different for Russia. Oh, it's not Russia America company. It doesn't increase gather rate, so that one just gives you 2 blockhouses and increases their hit points by 20%. Okay, interesting. Oh, yeah, it does give you frontier blockhouses as well, so that's pretty good. But instead of 20% food gather rate like Russia America Company, this one gives you 20% hit points. Interesting. Does have 6 Porichucks as well, so 4 military shipments. That seems to be the meta now. And honestly, I think ever since I posted that video of, who was it? It was the StarCraft player. Little Bo. Ever since we saw him beat Julian in that crazy Russia Otto game, everyone has been having 6 Porichucks in their deck. Ever since that game, everyone now has 6 Porichucks, which is so good to see. Okay, Age about to come in here for Kaleli. He's missing the age up for some reason. Oh, is he gonna go for Logistician? Oh my god, we got a Logi build. And a sneeze. I should edit those sneezes out, but fuck it, I can't be asked. Okay, so a Logistician build. I mean, you do see Logi builds every now and then with Russia, but it's not that often. Jesus Christ, I might actually have to edit that out. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm turning my mouth away. I don't know if you can still hear it, but... Okay, so Kaledi's moving 2 villas forward. With the Logi, what you want to do with the Logistician generally is you want to get your blockhouse built before you age up. Because if you do that, then the Logistician gives you an extra blockhouse. And so you can just send the blockhouse to your current blockhouse. And then you've got 2 blockhouses for forward base, which is really good. So I'm going to sneeze again. Oh, dearie me. That's why generally with the Logistician build, I like seeing... if you're going to do a forward base, it's good to send 3 villagers instead of 2. It's going to be close. It's going to be so close. I think he's going to miss it. So, yeah, he's going to miss it, which honestly... I mean, it's not the end of the world. It depends if he can double racks or not, which... Okay, yeah. So this is... Let's talk about this. So, I do see this now. There is a Logistician build with Russia, which seems really, really strong. So essentially what you go is you go Logistician to give you 2 blockhouses. And don't forget, when you get Logistician, blockhouses now give 15 population instead of 5. So you basically get an extra 20 pop from these 2 blockhouses, which is worth 2 houses, which is kind of a lot. It's half of Quartermaster, right? Which is pretty nice. And then what you do is the first shipment is going to be 700 coin, because then you can pump musketeers from 2 blockhouses. So that's kind of the idea behind it. I think he's going to get steel traps. He is. And then is he going to get a house as well? Yeah, so he's going to pick up that 700 coin, and then basically you don't have any villagers on coin. You just have all villagers on food, and then you're going to be able to pump out a lot of musketeers. So it's not like a really fast rush like a standard rusher is, where you get 5 Cossacks first. It's much more of a timing rush. Again, it's good for the timing pushers, because sometimes timing rushes are better than really fast rushes. It completely depends on your opponent, completely depends on their matchup, what they're playing, etc. You can see there, every single villager is on food, no villagers on coin or wood. Okay, so Batu has just got his age up in. He's on 19 vills. He's got 2 cows, which I believe he aged up with the naturalist then. Oh, gets 2 villagers. Did I just miss that? He just killed 2 villagers. Wow, that is fantastic. That is a huge mistake by Batu there. Wow. That's basically the whole naturalist age up. 2 vills, 2 cows. He just lost those 2 vills. He lost that age up bonus. What's he aging up with? Aging up with the Ethiopian Queen. Yeah, I like that's definitely the right age up versus Russia, because generally they're quite good against Cossacks. They're obviously good against Strelets, and with Minutemen they're very good at tanking, even against Musketeers. So Ethiopian Queen is really good for those shuttles. And you can see here we've got another timing push coming in here around the 7-minute mark. There's about 20 Musketeers there. No, it's 15 instead. Still has those 5 Cossacks. 4 Cossacks coming in now behind it as well. So you can see here how he still hasn't gathered any more coin. And he doesn't need to until he runs out. And then he'll start transitioning some villagers onto coin. But until then, it's much more efficient just to have all your villagers on food. Because Russia's a very heavy food sieve. Okay. Okay, TC5 is doing a lot of work there, but... So Batu, 700 coin. No 700 wood, though. Interesting. Oh, but Cossacks might catch onto the covered wagon straight away. He decides to back up, which... I don't know, that's... with Musketeers were there as well. I don't know about that backup. I don't know about that. I feel like he could have killed that TC wagon, especially when there was Musketeers behind him. Nice catch here, though. Nice trap. You see what I was talking about? Kaleli's micro? Very, very good. Very, very smooth. He catches the Ethiopian Queen Shotter Warriors very, very effectively. Very, very swiftly. And now look at this. Double pumping these Musketeers. This is where this timing comes in. This is where this timing logistician build really comes into fruition. And now he's probably going to be able to take that town center down. I don't know. It's going to be 2 sets of town center fire, which is going to do a lot of work. More muskets coming in, though. So we've got 8 Castadors and a fort coming in. So Kaleli looks like he's now just about ran out. Like, he still doesn't have villagers on coin. He might have even market traded to, like, sell 100 food or something. The skirms come in. Oh, I almost forgot to, but he is going to siege down that town center. So that's a good result. That is a really good result. He does lose most of his stuff here, but he's killed a couple of villagers. He's taken out a town center. He's forced the skirmisher shipment, because Batu clearly wants to... I mean, he's sending a fort, so he clearly wants to go industrial here, I think. Otherwise, the fort would just be a waste, because he could just go 8 halberdiers here and then 3 organs and push. So now Kaleli is sent 600 coin, and now he's starting to put villagers on coin. He does have steel traps.
Здравствуйте.
Doesn't have placer mines yet, though. But he hasn't needed placer mines, obviously. Picks up 90 coin there. That's nice. And it looks like he's going to age now. So all of that damage he's done. He's now going to age up behind it. Placer mines are now coming in. And look at that timing. 1,200 food, 1,000 coin. Comes in practically identically. Just such a sweet timing. Kaleli, he is that good. He is that good. His timing of things is so good. Don't forget, he's still got the logistician, so blockhouses do produce population, 15 population, which is a lot. So you don't really want to waste population or wood on houses. So if you can, you just want to make blockhouses. Because when you think about it, 15 population is, 150 wood worth of houses. Just pay an extra 100 wood and you've got yourself a blockhouse. Okay, what's he aging up with? Going to be the quick one, yep. Exile Prince, age up. Does have a shipment ready to go. So yeah, this build order, this Russia build is so strong. It's really, really good. It's all about the timing. And there has been a window of opportunity here for Batu to do some damage. Like, he could have, shipped halberdiers and then probably... organ guns, and he could have been pushing these blockhouses with halberdiers. But instead, I think he's going to just turtle it up and age up. Yeah, he has. Has he sent 1k coin? He has. He sent 1k coin as well. So he's going to be going to an industrial age. And honestly, I was about to say, Clelly could have done the same thing. Like, Clelly could have just, his eco is really good. Like, he's got full map control as well on such a huge map like this. And he could have just gone to industrial himself as well, but looks like he's decided to go for second town center instead. Take more map control. Just start booming really heavy. Veteran Cossacks. So where's he built his stable? Okay, he's built his stable in base. Pursued there. Oh, they're Strelets. Okay, he's going for Strelets. Veteran Strelets. Has he shipped 1k wood? Yeah, he shipped 1k wood. Okay. There goes the second town center. Villagers immediately start going. And that looks like a third town center. 3 town center boom coming in from Russia here. Now, this is scary because Russia's always one of those really strong mid to late game civs because they have a very strong early start, a weak middle, but then a really strong late game because the scaling is really strong. So their free villagers is tough to get at the start, but free villagers, their free villagers, blocks of free villagers, comes in faster than a normal free villagers. They're also slightly cheaper. It's like 87 food per vill. So their scaling is really, really strong in the late game. And if you let them free TC boom and take map control, you're gonna have some problems. You are gonna have some problems. Oh wow, look at this. Even goes for that card we was talking about, the detonates. Age 4 is just coming for Batu. I really like this. So this makes so much sense with Logistician. The 2 blockhouses and now hit points get blockhouses. They all get upgraded and plus 20% hit points. So that's actually a really nice shipment when you go Logistician like this. Okay, artillery foundry going up. Mercantilism, yeah, it looks like he aged up with the Tycoon, so that's 1,000 coin. And this is also very, very scary from Portugal. What's he going to do here? I think he's going to get both his factories out first by the looks of it. There goes one factory. Second factory coming in, and then straight into Grape Shot. We've seen this time and time again. I'm a big fan of the Grape Shot build. It is one of the most OP cards in the game. And I'm not trolling when I say that. It really is one of the strongest cards in the game, hands down. Like, these things, Grape Shot Rebolds are just incredible killing machines. They are so insane. And if you look at his deck, he's got a nice deck. Could be a couple of more cards in here. Could have the 10 Halberdier card, which I really like. He does have Order of Aviz, so might go Goons instead of Halberdiers. I prefer Halberdiers, but, Order of Aviz Goons are insane as well. You get 18 range Goons, which is crazy. Just have the 2 heavies as well, and 5 organs. Very, very nice. Okay, Batu's going to see the Cossack build up here, so he's going to know that there's lots of cav coming in. So good scouting by him. He loses his Explorer, but that was good scouting regardless. You can see here 2 factories on coin production. having a unit which is very heavy on coin and wood is also very good when you do this turtle, because your herds are going to run out the fastest, right? And you need them for villagers. So by not spending food on units, like, you're going to just spend them all on, basically all on villagers, which is really efficient. And there's always going to be plenty of coin and wood. So having, especially when you've got factories. So that's a really effective way of kind of turtling and making units, making artillery is really effective. Clearly trying to build more outposts, more blockhouses over there. Big ass wall here from Batu. Big wall. He's completely shutting off this side of the map, denying any of these natural resources. Batu can get access to these resources. He's closed in on this mine and this herd, which is really nice. He's just sent 5 organ guns. Oh my god, this is so many organs. He's got like 0 anti-cap though. He's got 9 rebolds already and 3 more on the way. Hunting dogs coming in. We got a 16 ding ding ding. Ring the town bell. A 16-minute hunting dogs. Kaleli got that probably in like the first 2 minutes. Shipping 8 halberdiers. Interesting. I mean, that's fine, I guess, but not shipping an age 4 shipment feels bad if you're in age 4. Okay. Oh my goodness me. He's on 71 villagers. He's on 71 villagers. 45 villagers on coin. I told you about their scaling. This is what I was talking about. We blinked and he's on 74 vills. Batu's on 48. This is against Portugal. And we have lots, 25 veteran Cossacks, 30 in total. Is he going to catch some vills here? No, he's not. Almost. And I think Kaleli's max population with regards to how much pop he has. So, and he's got 5 blockhouses. So he has made some houses. But look at blockhouses, 2,400 HP. That is a lot. 77 villagers. He's getting cavalry harass. He's massing those culverins. And he knows, right? He knows what's going to happen. Like, if you look at this deck, right? You look at Portugal's deck. You know, you can just predict what they're going to do, right? You just know he's going for that grape shot build. So predicting this is super easy. I've got something stuck up in my nose and it's like really irritating me. No, it's not cocaine. I wish it was. I might have to do that. Snort some of the magic powder and then do a cast. Like, I'm pretty enthusiastic as it is. Like, I get hype and excited just because I love this game. Imagine if I took something a little bit extra. That would probably be too much excitement. I don't think I could handle that. Don't do drugs, kids. Do not do drugs. Okay, Batu just used the spyglass. Where did he use it? I think he used it around here somewhere. Not going to see anything there though. At this point as well, you just kind of guess where where you send your spyglass. Like, it's just a complete guess. You just like, sometimes honestly, spyglass has like saved me so many times. I've just gotten completely lucky and just randomly pressed them on the map, and I can see like the unit composition he's making, and then I can easily counter it. So yeah, sometimes spyglass is unbelievably OP, and it's obviously a tech that only the Portuguese explorer gets. Okay, Batu, oh my god. Batu is pushing in right now with 21 organ guns. We have 21 organ guns, 3 more on the way, probably more. He's basically maxed. Oh my god. The only anti-cav he has is 8 halberdiers. Oh my goodness me. How do you beat this? How do you beat this? 21 rebolds. 21 rebolds. This is one way, though. He's going for all-out anti. He's going for the veteran Cossacks and 8 Culverins. Is that going to be enough? Oh my God, so many Cossacks went down to the revolt. He's now going to be moving back. He's kiting cav. He is kiting cavalry right now. This is how OP organ guns with great shot are. He's melting cav. He is melting the cavalry. All of the houses go down, but there wasn't that many to begin with. Look at him kite. He's kiting cav, staying out of range of the Culverins. Oh, Industrial Age about to come in for Kaleli here. Going up with a cavalry marshal. Gonna give him some Cossacks. Is he gonna go for a cheeky one here? Oh, that was a long Solvin shot. Oh, he's going for it. He has to do the gauntlet though. But when he does, watch the damage these organ guns do when they're getting close. But the cavalry marshal, that could not have been a better age up. The Strelet's getting close with the melee as well, and that was really nice micro by Russia. I think Batu got a little bit too desperate there. I think he thought he might have had a good opportunity there, but the Culverins were unpacked. Yeah, it was not a great opportunity for him. Only a 3K score deficit. Kaleli is basically max. Look, he is max pop right now. 99 villagers. Oh, that's a lot of villagers going down for Batu, and he's down to 56. Kaleli has almost double the villagers. Surely this is good game. Oh my God, 5 more organs though. Look at what they do to Cossacks. Cossacks aren't a heavy cavalry either, really. They're like a medium scouting cavalry unit. Like, they're not nowhere near as tanky as Hussars. They don't have a heavy cav shipment like Kurz either. So Cossacks do get melted by artillery. But of course they are cheaper. Okay, we've got a couple of heavy cannons here. Heavy cannons have been doing work against these 2 blockhouses. Kaleli is gobbling up all of the natural resources on the map to the point where he's almost exhausted all of the herds. Basically, all the herds are gone. We've got plenty of mines, I reckon, though. Yeah, still got some mines left over. Factory. Not the best placement for a factory, but okay. We do now have order of a Viz, so that's going to be the extra 4 range for Dragoons. But Batu is severely handicapped on the economy side of things. He has had his 2 factories out for a long time, and that's why he's able to keep up with the score right now. But I think once Kaleli gets both of his factories out, it's going to be a different story. There comes the 2nd shipment, and there goes the 2nd factory. Guard Cossacks, Culverin Royales. He's getting all of the good stuff, rebuilding some blockhouses. Should probably upgrade these as well into their guard status. Yeah, just need to make sure you keep up on the Culverin side of things, because one slip up with those organ guns can just absolutely roll over your entire army if you're not careful. So Kaleli really needs to make sure he stays locked in, focused on the micro. Oh, this is a nice sneak. Oh, wow. Kaleli saw that. Kaleli saw that a mile away. Look at the line of sight from these blockhouses. Wow, look at the line of sight. Oh my goodness. He's got that, is it Town Watch, I think? Or gas lighting, one of them. He has got some serious line of sight on these blockhouses. That is incredible line of sight, actually. Okay, starting to put mills down. His macro's looking good, though. And Kaleli's just held on really, really well here. He's honestly played this perfect. He has honestly played this perfect. Now, when you're playing a turtle player like this, there's generally like 2 ways to play. There's the way Kaleli did it, which was to boom once you get into age 3, put 2 TCs down, and then just kind of boom and take the map control. Or you can just go up to industrial yourself. But Kaleli decided to go for age 3, and he doesn't have as many age 4 cards, so it makes sense he stayed in age 3 to boom. It's the very old school way of countering the turtle build. Oh my God, look at... Oh my God. He's just come back with another 14 revolt. This time as well, he came prepared with the anti-cav. He's got 18 ranged dragoons. They're not guards yet, though. Oh, he's killed a Strelet there, but I'm pretty sure he meant to target Culverin. There goes one. that bounce shot almost did loads of damage to those organ guns. Yeah, look, Strelets have 14 range. Like, goons are kiting these Strelets like crazy. There it comes. Legion Dragoons. Now, Legion Dragoons, if he gets Dragoon combat next as well, like, obviously, Portugal basically have the best... They have the best Dragoons in the game just because they have the most range. And they have Dragoon combat. So between those two cards, Portugal have the best goons in the game. He is down, like, almost 10k score. So Kaleli's eco is really starting to pop off now. Oh, the dodge, though! The dodge from Batu. Did you see that? That might have been an accident. Because he just decided to back up there. So that might have been fluke. But if that was on purpose, that was incredible. And I remember the one of the game of the years, or the best micro of all time, was by Kaleli when he did that crazy artillery move against, I think it was Redknapp, and he dodged like 2 or 3 times. It was just absolutely incredible. So yeah, Kaleli is like one of the strongest players in the game. He really is. Okay, it's go time. The organ guns are getting a lot of shots off, though. So are the Dragoons. And he's going to be able to micro, just keep kiting out of range of the culverins, which is exactly what he's doing here. This is the power of Grape Shot. Kaleli's trying. The culverins are having to unpack now. This is how good Grape Shot is. It is so insane, and he's taken such good fights. And all of a sudden, the 10k score gap lead has now been reduced to almost nothing in one single fight. That is the power. And this is the power of Portugal in H4. Not only do they get the best artillery in the game because of Grape Shot, they also get the best Dragoons in the game because of Order of Aviz. So Portugal have some of the strongest units in the game because of those shipments in H4. This is really where Portugal shine in H4. Yeah, this is tough for Kaleli, because Kaleli, he needs to keep a decent mass of Strelets to deal with Dragoons, but he also needs to keep a strong mass of Culverins and Cav to deal with the organ guns and keep them at bay. So honestly, the composition here for Batu is so easy for him, whilst Kaleli has to constantly make a special mix of all 3 of those types of units. He could try and go for something a little bit different. You know, he could try and mix it up, but 18 range goons is really tough to deal with for Russia, because the Strelets, which is their longest range unit, I think, has 14 range. You know, maybe Cav Archers. You know, maybe Cav Archers is their best bet at this point, and Russia do have some strong Cav Archers. But obviously, he needs to tech into them. It takes time. They're more expensive. Okay, those heavy cannons, they've been alive for a long time here. They're just going to kind of be sacrificial pieces. Okay, organ guns doing this. Look at him, he's got 15 organ guns here. Killing lots of villagers. Batu's up to 76 vills. Oh, Kaleli reached the Imperial Age. What? How did I miss that? He got to the Imperial Age. That's why his score was lagging a little bit. So we now have Imperial. We're going to have Imperial units here. He's going for New Order regiments. Готов. Still has an advanced arsenal to send, which is obviously a really strong shipment. Okay, putting estates down, a capital down. Yep, smart stuff. He's going to start getting really good eco upgrades. 87 villas. He's killed like 13 villagers. But they are very replaceable. Look at this, though. It still looks really tough for Russia. Until you get Imperial Strelets, this is going to be so tough. And don't forget, Batu can have more population because he doesn't have as many vills. So he's got 46 units. Like, these organ guns are 4 population each. The dragoons are 2 pop each. It's just crazy. Look at that. The unpack from the Culverins. They don't even get a shot off. This is really good micro here by Batu. And look, he can just kite these Royales. It's so good, man. I can't get over how strong their goons are. And now he's also going to play. This is crazy. Like 28 minutes and 30-minute Imperial games. Jesus Christ. This is anybody's game, honestly. This is incredible. Like this was looking really strong for Kaleli all throughout the game. Now it's looking pretty 50-50 once this Imperial comes in. What's he aging up with? El Presidente. Okay. Definitely start worth taking some natives at this point as well. Like, these Ev zones would be really good. TP goes down in 1 hit. Beautiful. Okay, finally we have Imperial Strelets. Look at that. Almost 200 HP, 21 range attack, and finally they get that extra range of 16. So now they're not as easy to fight. Okay, good stuff here by Batu, doing some damage, taking some map. Just being super annoying. Kaleli now getting Imperial Cossacks as well. This is what's also really rough, is like he has to spend Imperial on like 3 or 4 different sets of units, whilst Batu just has to get Imperial Rebolds and Imperial Goons. Imperial Kurzner, Imperial Culverins now as well. And back up to 99 Vils. He's making sure he gets all of these trade posts. It's pretty nice. Good map control, good XP. He has now gone for advanced. He's playing this so well. Advanced Arsenal now coming in. So he's going to get all of the techs, all of the good stuff. Paper cartridge, military drummers. All the things he needs to deal with these goons. Kaleli is pushing back on that score lead. He's now up 8k score. That Explorer just dodged so many Culverin bullets there. I don't know how. Yeah, Imperial Strelets are going to do some good work here. And when you get to this stage as well, you can just like instant make Strelets. Yeah, 10k score lead now. Paper cartridge. Military drummers. Look at that. Almost 5 speed Strelets. Pretty nice. Yes, Strelets are doing work now. The Rebolds are going to come in now and do so. That was close. Oh, a big triple, baby. Yeah. Great. Oh, maybe. Oh, look at those downtown volleys. The bounce shots doing so much damage. The bounce shots actually killed an organ gun there. That's why you just let the target lock of artillery. You just let it rip. If they've got target lock, just let them fire, because you just never know what the bounce shots are going to do. That was like a 40 range bounce shot. Incredible. And he's firing with the Culverins, because look, they do a lot of damage. 9 Imperial Culverins are killing a Dragoon in 1 hit. But also, the bounce shots do a lot of damage. The bounce shots give you, look at that, a double kill. Are we going to get a target lock there? No, we're not. Almost. These Culverins are doing work. Lenny walling up here. Very smart play. You want to start walling up this side now as well. He's starting to wall up everywhere. This is exactly how you play. You contain your opponent. Look at that. Making sure he fires. Gets off some bounce shots. You never know what's behind them. Look, the bounce shots are damaging the wall. The wall's got less than 50% HP. The bounce shots did so much damage to the walls and gates there. Look at that. Like, even firing against these gates and walls just because you don't know what's behind them. Kaleli max pop. And don't forget, Russia get 210 pop. It's a nice little buff that they got a couple of years ago. So just to give them that little extra bonus in the late game. Colrun's, look, taking down the walls there. Kaleli has got so much resources stacked up. Flintlock coming in now as well. But Batu, he has Imperial Legion Dragoons. Look at the stats on these bad boys. Imperial Rebolds with Grape Shot. This game is not over, baby. The score gap's kind of staying the same. Guard Hussars coming in for Portugal. So he's going to try and do a big Hussar switch here, which would be insanely strong. And that's what I'm saying. Kaleli needs to be careful of that. And honestly, I think he just needs to start going for Imperial Cav Archers. Oh, but all of these Colrun's are bunching together. They're bunching together. So are the Strelets. They did so much damage, but somehow, I don't know, he kind of pulled it off, and the Cossacks went and killed all of the organ guns. Big brain stuff there. Great micro by Kaleli, but that did leave the Colrun's exposed. And now the Dragoons, Imperial Dragoons, just going to go on melee and destroy everything as well. What a back and forward game this is. Who is going to win this game? I have no idea who's going to win this game. It feels like the composition is in favor of Batu. I think just go Imperial Cav Archers, no? Okay, there's Imperial Hussars. More walls going up, which is smart. Imperial Cossacks. Honestly, probably just like Imperial Cossack and Cav Archer, or just mix it up, make a bit of everything. You know, that's what Russia are good at doing. They can make a bit of everything. Only 76 vils here for Portugal. You can see how long he's been on 76 vils for. That feels like he's been on 76 vils for about 10 minutes now. That was because he was max pop whilst going up to Imperial, right? And that's why he took such a good fight there, was because he had more population for military. Obviously, that's hindered his eco, but probably worth it. Kaleli playing this right. Lots of walls. Just keep on building on those walls. Keep making more and more walls. If you want to play perfectly, that's how you got to do it. Keep taking the map control. Keep building your walls closer and closer to your opponent. Keep inching at the map. I know it's boring. I know it takes a lot of effort to do that, but that's how you have to play if you want to be the best of the best. Excessive taxation coming in here for Batu. So he's just getting his capital upgrades now. Fortified blockhouse finally coming in for Kaleli. He is going to see the Imperial Hussars now, though. Is he going to back up? He's still making Strelets. There's no organ guns here, though, so he's decided to spend the population on Hussars instead of organ guns. We'll see if it pays off for him. Finally gets Cav Archers in there. They're only there at the moment, though, so he's going to need to upgrade them. Yeah, these Cossacks are going to get melted by the Legion Dragoons. Does have a couple of heavy cannons in here. They're not really going to do too much. I think it's going to be clean. Oh, yeah, with that is going to be a cleanup here for Kaleli. But Kaleli has so many resources. It is by no means over. He's triple raxing some Imperial Cossacks. He does have the fortified blockhouse now. 3,400 HP. So they're going to be tough to siege down. They do a lot of damage as well. Bonuses versus Cav. Okay, getting some recruits now as well. Veteran recruits. Wow, doesn't even have veteran recruits yet. Where are the Cav Archers? He's making more Cossacks. Still up 7k score. He's on 98 bills. Does have natives, but I don't know how long he's had that for. Not very long by the looks of it. More walls going up. Yes, smart play. Get those walls up before he sieges it down. Okay, was that guard recruits there? No, veteran recruits. Veteran recruits against Imperial Hussars does not feel good. Cossacks are just kind of doing as much as they can right now. Finally, we're going to get a big back. Okay, it was the guard Cav Archers, I think he got. So we've got there now called Dvoyanins. Dvoyanins. Don't think he's got Imperial for them yet, though. No, he hasn't got Imperial. But this is exactly what he needs to make. Because these are good against everything he's making right now, really. Okay, so mixing in some organ guns. This is really good play by Batu. Mixing in some organ guns there. And Kaleli's throwing units at this. He's making guard recruits. He's going for the double anti-cav. I'm not sure. That feels like a waste to me. Damn, those fortified outposts do work on those revolts. Okay, he doesn't really have any good shipments left. Is Batu just gonna win this purely because he can just make the better composition here? Like, what does Russia do? He needs these Imperial. Desperately needs these to be Imperial. He's sending in 13 recruits. I'll just go for 1k coin, probably. These aren't Imperial. He needs to be making the Imperial units. That's a big mass, though, of cav archers, and in they go. Oh, but that was a bad pull trick. Okay, ended up being a good pull trick. I don't know how well the organ guns do versus these cav archers. Oh my God, look at that. God, this is what's so tough for Russia. Like, Batu can just make a massive organ guns and then mix it up by going Imperial cav. It's so tough to know what he's going to do, but it looks like this is working. He's even got a couple of culverins here as well. Look at that double whammy. Good micro whilst under pressure. Under pressure. Another double. Is he going to get another single? Yes, he is. But honestly, oh, these Imperial Dragoons and Imperial Bolts, back to the good old fashioned there. It's just so good. Because the moment Kaleli starts making the counter composition, Batu can just switch it straight back to the organ guns again. So this is so tough for Kaleli to make the right unit. Like, it's really tough for Russia. Like, what does he make here? Like, he needs to go back to Strelets, but that's not always easy, you know? Like, because then you never know if just some more King Life Hussars gonna come back. Imperial Hussars gonna just charge in out of nowhere. Look at the scores. It's neck and neck at this point. It looks like Portugal are taking the lead here. Look at his stack of resources as well. I just don't think Russia has like, Portugal's units are just way better. Portugal's units are just way better. I don't know what Russia makes. I don't know what Russia makes here. He played this. Honestly, he played perfectly. He played this so well, but Portuguese units just so OP. Artillery is useless here for Russia. I mean, he's making culverins, which is good, but he can't make offensive. Like, he can't make bouts or heavies because they're going to be useless. If he makes Strelets to counter the goons, the Rebolds counter them, and the Hussars counter them. If he makes recruits or cav archers to counter that, the goons just kind of beat them, and the organ guns, by the looks of it, organ guns just trade really well versus these cav archers because they don't have siege resist. Oh, something. I don't know what he said there. He's probably talking about the units. Imperial something. I don't know, man. I don't know, but this is looking rough. Kaleli calls the GG. You guys let me know what he just said there. But I can kind of guess what he's saying. He just hasn't got a unit that he can make to counter it. And that just feels like a terrible matchup in the late game. Like, someone tell me, like, what can he make? What can he make? Maybe send the church card to get the anti-skirms, but to get counter dragoons, but you can't mass them. I just don't know what he makes here. So I just don't know what he makes. What do you make as Russia versus 18 ranged dragoons and Imperial Bolds with grape shot? Like, what do you make? These guys were killing Cossacks. They were killing Colrans. They were killing everything. I just don't know what you make here. But what a game. Both went to Imperial. Imperial Portugal just seems so incredible. So incredible. Kaleli had the better resource count, but it just didn't matter. Honestly, though, both Micro on both sides was really good this game. But it just came down to just Portugal just having better units and a better composition. This is what I always say. Grape Shot is so OP. So is Order of Aviz. These cards are so incredibly strong. So incredibly strong. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that game. Let me know what you think. Let me know what Russia could have made. Please, someone tell me what they could have made. Maybe try to get a lucky unit from the tavern. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe made more natives. I don't know the answer. But maybe you do. Let me know, and I'll catch you guys in the next game. Peace.